Returning to the Parents' Tao Te Ching, a new interpretation. This is Ancient Advice for Modern Parents by William Martin, and I'm going to read another one today. This one says, each day is a dance. When parents step outside the way, they begin to feel vulnerable. They become afraid of and afraid for their children. They lie awake at night afraid to control, to correct, to love, or to hold their children. Each day they prepare for battle. But when parents remain in the way, they face each day as a dance. They have nothing to fear, therefore they produce joy. I remember many nights of worry. I remember many days of tiptoeing around issues, not wanting to have a confrontation, hoping I could avoid unpleasantness. At times I even felt these lovely persons were my enemies, hindering me and making my life unhappy. How foolish I was. There was nothing to fear. And when I read this, which seems to be a follow-up on what the Tao said, and is William Martin's own experience shared and bared in these pages, I feel that the fallback statements that we always make are something like this. They are full of frustration, they are full of anguish, they are full of exasperation. We are at our wits' end on how to handle certain issues with our children. But I've also experienced over the years that the moment we decide to make complete peace with this, we let these persons, these wonderful persons in our lives, our children, go their own way, chart their own course, figure out their own journeys, and we stop correcting them, confronting them, and we stop tossing and turning at night, just awake out of pure worry and concern. Have they reached home in time? Have they got their locations on? Have they got their dates met? Their submissions done? We have 1,000 concerns about their achievements and their progress, whether it's academic or in sport or other activities. And we are constantly worrying about the competition that supposedly is around them all the time, ready to just run them over like a freight train. And yet, the moment we make peace and we make our own lives happy and enjoy this beautiful dance of existing, it becomes so much easier. We suddenly learn to tango with their varying emotions, their outbursts, their demands, and their challenges, because they are walking their own way as we are staying within ours. And this staying with the way is an invisible dance. It has no fear, but joy as its central tenet. And the moment we learn how to just bask in the joy that comes from raising them, the wonderful memories we've made, crying together, worrying together sometimes too, but more often it's the laughter, the joy, the victories, the losses, the bruises, the slights, the slam doors. It all just adds up to this wonderful dance. And when we look back at videotapes and cherished CD drives and all those digital memories that we have tucked away, which have their innocent laughter as little kids, have so much more to offer. And when we look back at those amazing times of raising them, it becomes like a fairy tale that we want to relive, we so long to. But then, if the time is still there for you to raise them, to continuously be a part of their journeys in their lives, it's the time to cherish this dance. Just watch them walk gracefully into their lives' dance as you walk gracefully through your own. They are the biggest teachers who've descended, and together we learn to live within the way. Thank you so much for listening once again. I'll keep returning with more messages from the Parents Tao Te Ching. Thank you.